Hi, pretty people. What are you guys up to today? Are you dill shopping? Are you not dill shopping? What are you doing? So, if you don't know, I'm Krista Coupons. This is Dollar General Penny List and clearance, and we'll probably be talking about some deals too for Tuesday, February 18th, 2020. Do not ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. Just go in the store and look for the items that I'm showing you. Match up the UPCs. Now you can scan for prices with the Dollar General couponing app to confirm the price before you get up to the register. But there's no penny list this week. But don't you worry, my friends. There is some other important info that I'm going to give you. This lady pulled up beside me, so I was a little late for my live stream. She had her music blaring. I was afraid I was going to get a copyright strike, and then she gets out of the car and it's a little old lady. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. It just wasn't what I expected to see when I seen her walk by. Yeah, so there's no scheduled penny list. Doesn't mean that there won't be one. Doesn't mean that there won't be surprise pennies. Also doesn't mean that you cannot look for the previous penny items from previous weeks. You certainly can. Tuesday is not the only day to penny shop. It's usually just the best day to penny shop. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up too, by the way? So, I didn't post this on the 15th, but I should have because I think it's important to note. On the 15th, February 15th, these prices started. Valentine's Day candy, 25% off. Christmas carryover candy, 25% off. Valentine's stationery, socks, and seasonal, 50% off. So all of those clearance items, those prices are effective right now. The next set of clearance items that is very exciting, go into effect tomorrow, Tuesday, February 18th. Do you want to get you a pen and a piece of paper so you can write these down? You can also go on my website, thepennylist.com, scroll all the way to the bottom. There's a little black bar down there, and down there it says Krista's links. I've linked a couple of things, important things for you, like the penny list. You can go over there and screenshot all these clearance deals. My second YouTube channel, which you should follow because I think I'm going to film a video for it today. Telegram, which is an app you download, and I can kind of send out text messages. As long as you have your notifications turned on, you get notifications just like text messages. That's pretty handy dandy. That way, if there is any surprise pennies or anything like that, like tomorrow, I'm going to be busy because I knew that there wasn't a penny list, so I scheduled something, but there might be surprise pennies. So it might be hard for me to make a video, but I can still at least text you on Telegram and say, go buy this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doris says she loves Telegram. I do too. I think it's really helpful. The only thing is our Telegram group chat is full at the moment because it's out of control. It's not out of control. It's just that I never dreamed the people in it would be so active. Like, it's more active than any Facebook group I'm in about deals or penny shopping, and there's only 1,000 people in there, and then we have another Telegram chat that has 100 people in it, but both of them are so active, it's so crazy. But I just can't control, like, I can't watch it all day every day. The people we have in the groups are good now. They don't post like spam and stuff, and so that's the worry with letting new people in. They post spam and stuff. Anyway, let's get to the clearance. Hopefully I talked a minute and gave you some time to get you a pen and a piece of paper, just in case you don't know how to screenshot, or just in case you don't know how to find the description box, or just in case you don't know how to go to the pennylist.com. Look at my shirt. This one stayed on there. I made this shirt so whenever I wear it in videos, it kind of advertises my website, you know. I did mess up on it a little bit, but I'm also doing a giveaway. The giveaway purposely doesn't end for a month. I'm going to make one of you guys a shirt, but I put it a month out. That way I can practice before you win. That way, because, that way I don't have to send you a shitty shirt. It could be a good shirt, hopefully. But you have to know, I just started making shirts, so I don't know if it's, like, hopefully it'll be good. But there's going to also be some second place winners that get, like, some $5 gift cards and stuff, because I shared my fetch rewards and all that, and you guys, and then I get gift cards, and then blah blah. All right, anyway, here we go. These are exciting because they're a really, I would say, like 4 of my favorite penny list of the year. First of all, that's how it used to be. I would say the NCI penny lists are really good, aren't they? Don't you guys agree? When we get NCI penny lists, you guys should have seen this fucking post in the Facebook group. This girl got a whole truck full of items for $15. That was like one of my proudest moments of penny items. It was insane. But anyway, her store was a remodel. So if you have any stores that are remodeling, you really need to stay on top of that, because the items, when they officially penny out, it tends to be on Sunday instead of Tuesday. It used to be Tuesday, but now it's on Sunday. And you just need to, like, every single Sunday be at your Dollar General store if it's remodeling, because wouldn't you not love to get a whole literally packed plumb full, a truckload, like crazy, looked like she was moving, but it was penny items, and it was like those little Rubbermaid dressers and pitchers and like good home stuff. That stuff's really good to donate too for $15 fucking dollars. Oh my god. All right, anyway, get to the point, Krista. Jesus. But anyway, there's like 4 really important penny lists a year. I didn't realize I was in the mood to talk to you guys. And at least in my experience, and those are the clothing. So twice a year it's clothing. It's when the winter clothing pennies out, and then when the summer clothing pennies out. And then the home items. Those are also a really big deal to me. I have to be careful what I buy right now, but I love home stuff. And clothing is always good, because at the very least you can get like a little Rubbermaid container and save some of it for the following year, because you can predict what size clothes your kids are going to be in, or what size you're going to be in next year. I always think I'm going to be smaller the following year, but it fucking never happens. All right. Gray Dot Apparel, 50% off. By the way, this does start tomorrow, Tuesday, February 28th, 2020. And it'll last until the following Tuesday at least. Gray Dot Apparel, 50% off. That's what I just said. It's interesting to me that Blue Dot Apparel is not on this list, just Gray Dot Apparel. The next one is Blue and Gray Dot Shoes, 50% off. Blue and Gray Dot Accessories, 50% off. And then the next ones are 70% off. Give the video a thumbs up, please. Back to School Home, 70% off. Back to School Stationery, 70% off. Backpacks, 70% off. And this next one you might not care about, but I'm going to try to get you to care about it. Calendars, 70% off. The reason we don't care about calendars is because calendars are usually like $1, right? But Dollar General usually has these little like planners that are included, and they do, because I've seen them. They're really handy dandy, you guys. If your intent of being here is to save money, they're really handy to like budget with those, or even keep up track with like the bills that you've paid for the month and stuff like that. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've literally had my utilities shut off because I forgot to pay it. And I'm embarrassed to say that out loud. But it's usually not because I didn't have the money to pay it. It's just because like I didn't get the bill in the mail or something and I forgot to pay it. So I would urge you guys, if you're like me and you're very forgetful of those things, which you think, how do you forget to pay a bill? But it's easy to do. So those calendars might not be a big deal to you, but the little planners are good for budgeting and writing down like the bills and stuff you've paid if you don't want to budget. It's also good to do like a grocery budget with those. I did a video that did not do very well last week, I think, but it was about budgeting your groceries, and it was like how to get started budgeting your groceries. I highly recommend that you guys try to do that if you're actually looking to save money, because I think what happens is we go on this journey to save money, and a lot of us end up couponing and penny shopping, and then instead of actually saving money, we end up spending money and collecting more junk than we need. I bought a dumpster. I'm not shitting you. Jason and I bought a dumpster for a month so we can, because we just collect so much stuff. And a lot of it's my fault. Like, I've done it for like videos and stuff because, let's be honest here, like the best example is that fucking bath penny list that we got, where I think I got 200 items for $2 or something, but it was a bunch of bath beads and masks, and I couldn't give the shit away. Like, you can donate some, and I did, but some of the stuff, like, I can't give it away, which made for a really great video. I ended up making great money off the video because it got a lot of views because I got so much stuff. But then, like, what do you do with the stuff? It just ends up in a landfill, or in the corner of my room that nobody can see. So we bought a dumpster because we do intend on moving. That way we can move lighter, and like the stuff that I can't give away, to put in the dumpster, because we don't have a truck. So it makes it easier just to have a dumpster. But anyway, this is a weird tangent, but I'm just telling you guys the truth. My point here is, don't end up, like, be smart about what you're buying. Because although it is fun to buy stuff for a penny, it's like them damn stick balloons. That was like the biggest lesson I ever learned penny shopping, when I bought like 30 stick balloons. And then I got home and I was like, look, kids, I got 30 stick balloons. And my kids were like, oh, cool. And then I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do with these 30 stick balloons? Like, what do you do? Like, at least the helium balloons, I don't know if I can say that out loud and not get in trouble, but you could, and then talk funny, and then that's fun. But like the stick balloons are just air. So what are you gonna, you see what I'm saying? And yeah, you can donate things, but I'm telling you, I find a lot, there's shit you cannot give away, and like only so much you can donate, right? Like the food pantry doesn't need 100 things of bath beads. They just don't. Yeah, and you can donate to places like that, but I don't know. Sometimes for me, especially not having a truck too, that makes it a little bit harder. I'm just telling you, you may not need something. You can donate things. Some stuff I've not been able to give away. What is the Salvation Army going to do with stick balloons? You know? So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's not true. You can sell it on Facebook. I have a free site on Facebook. You can sell some stuff on Facebook. I wouldn't dare to say that's not true. I know a lot of people, you guys. There's some shit I can't give away. You know? Even for free. I'm telling you, I've tried. It just depends on what it is. Like, those pantyhose. Like, how many pantyhose can you get? I don't know. You do what you want. If you want to buy 100 fucking stick balloons just to say you found 100 penny items, then by all means, buy 100 stick balloons. I'm not judging you. I don't give a shit. But I'm telling you, I don't want to be a hoarder. So, I have 200 pairs of pantyhose. You know? Are you a hoarder? No, but it was starting like, I watched this show. I think this is what caused it all. I watched this show and it was like, I'm just going to tell you the truth, okay? I was watching this show and it was like, if you have a corner in your house. Was it a show or was it YouTube? I don't know what it was. Okay. It was probably somebody's fucking opinion anyway. What do they know? But it was like, if you have a corner in your house of like a pile of stuff that you don't know what to do with, it doesn't have a place, you might be starting to be a hoarder or something like that. I don't know the right wording. And I was in my bedroom and I was like, I might be beginning to be a hoarder. So, and then Jason was like, I got so much stuff that just needs thrown out. Like, we just need to get rid of it. That way, when we move, we don't have to like go through everything and all that. And so, we just got a dumpster so we could get rid of a bunch of stuff, because I have a room and it is kind of like a hoarding room. That's what I mean. I don't know what else you'd call it. It's like a store, right? I mean, it's my stockpile room, but there's also a lot of stuff in there that's not useful. It's just not. And then like over time, it's just, I don't know, it's just not useful to anybody in my family or anybody that I could give it to. So what's the 70% off items? Back to school home, back to school stationery, backpacks, and calendars. Fishermen love the pantyhose for fishing. Yeah, stuff like that's a good idea. Stuff that you can use as a, for a different thing. Like even like dryer sheets, there's so much you can do with dryer sheets. I almost done a video one time, like 50 things you can do with dryer sheets or something like that. I don't know if it was 50, but whatever. So yeah, if you can find another purpose for those items, I think that's great for sure. And I'm not saying you all have to feel the same way I do. I'm just saying for me personally, knowing that I'm going to move, I don't want to keep collecting stuff, especially if I have no use for it. If 200 items penny at Dollar General tomorrow and they're bath beads, I'm still going to buy them. I'm still going to donate them and try to give the rest away. I might even try to sell some. But I'm going to make a video about it and make money from that video. If I wasn't going to make money from the video, I probably wouldn't buy them. Not 200. I just wouldn't. There is no penny list. Where did the ice cream go that pennied? What do you mean? Where did it go? At my store, some of it's still like 50% off, I think. I should have scanned it because now I can't remember. I get confused. You should do a video on different ways to use dryer sheets. The main thing about dryer sheets is that they, even in your car, like this car is the worst. I love my car though, by the way. Every time I see it, I'm like, you're so beautiful. But, like a lot of dust and stuff, I guess because it's black up there. Was my other car black? I don't know. But it's like a different material than my other car was, so it collects a lot of dust. But dryer sheets really keep things from collecting dust. So like the baseboards of your house or like just dusting in your house. I've used them in my car before because it makes it kind of like pledge in a way, and it keeps dust from sticking to things. You know what I'm saying? So that is the most useful thing, I think, to use dryer sheets for. And like, we used to get deals all the time on Polydent, and you can clean your toilet with Polydent. In fact, it cleans your toilet really, really good. So if you haven't tried that, try soaking some Polydent in your toilet if you happen to have some laying around the house. Our ice cream never pennied. I got 36 ice cream. Wow. I mean, I think food is a little bit different. Krista, how about a Hoarders Anonymous video? I mean, maybe too, the hoarder thing is because I'm just naturally a messy person. My husband is a neat freak, and I think that's why we kind of, like, it works for us. I hate it about myself. I'm just naturally messy. Like, I can't help it. I'm not an organized person. I'm just not. That's why I have a hard time with paper coupons, because I'm just not organized. And same goes in my house. I'm really bad with like organizing my clothes, and then like I feel overwhelmed because I feel like I'm really not good at organizing. I really hate to do it. So it's just ends up in a pile somewhere that I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. So maybe that's like a character defect that I have, not everyone, but at least that's the case for me. And then my husband gets really upset because he's a neat freak, and he's always like cleaning and shit, and it drives me crazy. I mean, I'm glad he cleans, but it drives me a little crazy because it's just, I don't have it in me. Like if it's not nasty, I just don't care. I don't care if it's messy. It doesn't bother me. I don't, if there's like some clothes in the floor, as long as it's not too bad, I'm like, who gives a fuck? Not me. I don't know. I follow this one YouTuber on Facebook. I'm not really friends with her or anything. I just seen her like profile on Facebook, so I follow her. And apparently, one time she posted a video and she like was walking through her house or something, which I don't recommend if you're a YouTuber, because then you're just like telling people like the layout of your house and stuff. It's kind of not smart, especially if you have kids, because people are crazy. But anyway, apparently she caught a lot of shit because her house was messy, or some people said her house was messy. I don't know if it was messy or not. Um, but I see her talking about this all the time on Facebook for like a year now. And I think it's funny. Because I would, if somebody like was talking shit about my house being messy in the comments, I wouldn't care. Like I would be like, yeah, it is a mess. You want to come help clean? Like, who cares? Especially when you have kids. I don't know. I'm also a neat freak. I can't stand a nasty home. Yeah, but there's a line in messy and nasty. Like there's a difference. I think we all know that. When will the Valentine's Day stuff be clearance? The Valentine's Day candy currently, right now, today, already, is 25% off. Christmas carryover candy is 25% off. Valentine's stationery, Valentine's socks, and Valentine's seasonal is 50% off. When I first started couponing, I did a really good job at keeping my coupons really organized. But then I feel like I just got kind of burnt out, and I don't know. I don't love to organize anyway. I mean, there are easy ways to organize your coupons, and I do. Like, I have paper coupons that I got from BQ Savings, like right here, actually, in my car. But I just don't love to organize, so sometimes they just end up in a pile, and I'm like, shit, I wasted those coupons, you know? So, I don't know. I'm so unorganized. My house is clean but cluttered. I think too that was another reason why we got the dumpster, because like we have a lot of clutter. I think it's a lot easier to keep things clean when you're a messy person if you don't have a lot of clutter. So we just thought, I mean, it might not work out, but we just thought, since we don't have a truck and we can't like just haul things off on demand, it would be easier to just get a dumpster and like kind of go through the house. Since we have a month, we have plenty of time to kind of slowly go through our house and just get rid of the stuff that's not donatable, and that we need to give away. I need some more help couponing. So this week is a really slow week. We didn't even get an ad, like an official ad for Dollar General this week. I'm going to go back to working on my beginner series for couponing, because there's a lot of people in the coupon group and stuff that need help, apparently. So that's what I'm going to work on this week, since it's kind of slow. Brown dot, please. Yeah, no kidding. I love some brown dot stuff. That's some of my favorite. That's also included in my, um, there's no penny list this week. There is some good clearance, 70% off clearance this week. I'll read it real quick. It's a short list. Starts tomorrow. Back to school, home, back to school, stationery, backpacks, and calendars. Where am I moving? I don't know yet. I'm trying to consider a lot of different options in case some don't work out. Are you calling ladybugs love bugs? I don't know. I don't have anything on my list about brown dot blankets specifically. The store I had to run into really quick had brown dot on the table. I don't know why I didn't scan it, but I didn't. I was trying to hurry so I could be on time for the video. But officially on my Dollar General list that is given to me by Dollar General store managers that they get from the corporate office says nothing about brown dot. If I find out something about brown dot, I'll add it to that post on the website. But I bet it is some kind of clearance because there was brown dot on that table. But sometimes they put stuff on their table when it's getting ready to clearance, so it's like all together. What is back to school home? It was more like the spring stationery type stuff. You might know it as like spring stationery. I don't know why they just wouldn't leave it in the store. Since we're almost to spring already, seems kind of silly, but whatever. Hey, I saw a purple dot outside. Telegram links are in the chat, you guys. That's actually takes you to that all my links page. I asked Susan, I didn't tell her, I asked her to start sharing that because I put all my important links there, like where to buy coupons, Telegram, the most recent penny list is linked there, like all the important stuff. Can you explain dot collars? I think I'll do a new penny shopping video too since we went into a new year. And I'll explain that in that video. It's kind of hard to explain because I haven't really thought about what I would say if I had to explain it, but really they just put dot colors on the tags at Dollar General to separate things by season. So what we know is clearancing tomorrow at Dollar General, starting to clearance, so 50% off is going to be gray dot apparel, that's clothing, blue and gray dot shoes, blue and gray dot accessories. All of those are going to be 50% off starting tomorrow at Dollar General. Those are winter clothing. So winter clothing, shoes, and accessories. So they put a blue and a gray dot on those so they know that was all winter. So it makes it easy when they need to get the winter stuff out of the store for the corporate office just to say blue and gray dot is going to clearance, and then it'll eventually penny out, right? So you know to look for literally a blue or gray dot on the tag. And the same goes for like other stuff too. It's just a different color dot. Some things are stars, some things are clovers. Some people try to read way too much into that. It's not that complicated. And I'm not being a smartass. I'm just saying, like, because I have a brain that like tries to overthink things, and I know some of you guys do too, and it makes you confused. But it's not that complicated. Like, you're just thinking too much about it. It's literally just a way for them to break things down, section things down in the store to a dot color. I'm kind of worried because all the Dollar Generals in my area within a 20-mile radius are becoming home stores. So that sucks in a way because that means that you're probably not going to be able to find penny items once they become home stores for about 10 months. But holy shit balls, please private message me where you live, because that's where I want to fucking move. Are you kidding me? It's probably that in your area, people spend more money, or Dollar General suspects that people are going to spend more money on home items. That's probably all there is to it, really. But that means that you're going to have like all of those stores go into a remodel. Like I said earlier in this video, this girl in our penny shopping group posted a truckload of items that she got from a store that's doing a remodel for $15. She got so much good home stuff. And so, and like other stuff too, but a lot of it was like pictures and those little Rubbermaid like dressers and stuff like that. Um, so I think you're really lucky. I don't think that that's something that should be a red flag or anything like that. I think you're really lucky. What does a home store mean? They get rid of food, etc. No, they still have all the other stuff that other Dollar General stores have. They just have like a additional section of nicer home items. That's it. Remodels and I know that's amazing. You should be so happy about that. Me and Stephanie's gonna move over where you live for a little while. Then 1 minute down, they just built a new store. Why? Will they close the other? Probably not. They'll probably not. She said, I have a Dollar General, and then they just built one like a mile, I think, down the street, she said. Will they close the other one? Probably not. Dollar General is just really expanding, you guys. Every year they're building like 800 to 900 stores a year, which is quite a lot. They're building some stores here in this area, and sometimes they are really close together. I mean, I've been to places where you can drive and it's like every mile is another Dollar General. We've talked about this recently, actually. Dollar General's whole marketing plan is to put Dollar General stores in rural areas that do not have access to like a Walmart. I mean, this isn't always the case, but for the most part, this is their marketing plan from Dollar General. They've said this, they've admitted this. So they're how they make money is putting these Dollar General stores in places where a lot of people are like walking to the store or catching a ride to the Dollar General because they can't go, farther to Walmart or Target or wherever. And so they end up having to buy their groceries and almost everything that they need from the Dollar General. And so that's how they're getting so much business. Also, they try to put their stores in areas where, like, if you did work in the city and you were getting off work, you would pass a Dollar General. That way you could stop at Dollar General and run in and buy a loaf of bread that you might need. Or maybe you forgot a can of beans or something that you need for dinner, so you would just quickly stop at the Dollar General and pick that up instead of going into Walmart. But that's how they have basically made a marketing plan so they can try to make money. So I don't think it's suspicious. I think that Dollar General is just really calculated, and there are some cities that are making what's it called, like limitations on how many Dollar Generals can be there. And also they're making it to where some of the Dollar General stores need to sell at least 10% of the items that they sell need to be fresh produce, because they're targeting poor people who don't have access to like Walmart and stuff. And people are like, oh no, this is really unhealthy, right? Because you can't just go buy like a bag of salad or a head of lettuce or whatever at Dollar General. So just in case you care all about all that, but since you asked. Are the orange and yellow sticker clearance the same type of clearance or different? They're the same. Usually they just run out of the orange stickers. They're not supposed to use the yellow ones. I think they used to use the yellow ones. At least this is what I've been told. They used to use the yellow ones, and they're not supposed to use them. They're supposed to use orange stickers. That way when we have a clearance sale, you'll know what's supposed to be in the clearance sale. But like they run out and stuff like that and get in a pinch, and then they have to use those yellow stickers. I have, though, seen, like, my home store, some of the stuff in that store, they put a price on, and it's with a yellow sticker, usually, I've noticed. Um, but I think it's just stuff that they commonly ask, like, get asked price checks and stuff for. So they just put a yellow sticker of the price, probably to help the customer, I assume. So in that case, it's not a clearance sticker. But in the other stores that I've been to, usually it is. Do you guys have anything else you want to ask? Check the toilet paper on remodel stores. They come up a penny sometimes. Cannot connect to the Dollar General Wi-Fi. I've seen these people saying turn your Bluetooth on. You guys do realize your Bluetooth has nothing to do with your Wi-Fi. I don't know how that would help in any way. I mean, unless there's something I don't know. And if there's something I don't know, please inform me. Any truth to all stores being NCI stores? No. Why can't you scan even with your own data? I think I think the problem is, like, my app, uh it didn't work for the longest time. Like, it wouldn't show the coupons and stuff, or when there's deals available. Like, I know, for example, Janet and Susan, I know theirs does, but mine just doesn't. It does not fucking work. It will scan an item and give me a price for the most part, unless I'm in, like, the back of the store. Sometimes I do have to go up towards the front of the store on my own data, but my app does not work. I know for a fact, like Susan and Janet's, right? So there for a while it started working, and it was the most amazing thing ever. And then I think it was like 2 weeks ago, it just stopped working again. So I don't know. It seems maybe Dollar General just hasn't worked out all the kinks, to be honest with you. I know a lot of you are really new. There's a girl who's new to penny shopping and couponing in this area, and it's really helpful for her to tell me stuff. And, like, when because she asked me questions. Usually when people ask me a ton of questions, I just send them to, like, the penny shopping Facebook group or the couponing Facebook group, because that's what they're there for. I can't individually help 180,000 people. I just can't. But I really, since she's local, I've never met her in person, but we talk all the time, and she asks me questions and stuff, and I know she's new, and it's really helpful, because I think, oh wow, like, that's something I forget, because it's been so long since I was new. I forget that you guys would ask that question. So anyway, I just thought to tell her recently that the Dollar General couponing app, we've only had that for, like, maybe 6 months now. So we don't know everything about it, on one hand. And on the other hand, Dollar General doesn't really have their shit together. So they haven't worked out all the kinks for that yet. So I'm sure over time it will get better, I hope. But sometimes, in a way, the fact that Dollar General is such a mess, that ends up being a good thing for us in the long run, you know? So it's one of those things where you just got to take the good with the bad, I guess. You have insulated cups 32? Holy shit. Are you no longer using your Power Buy coupons? I'm not, because my new website is from Squarespace, and it works so much better. It's just faster. It's easier to get around on there. So I quit using Powered by Coupons. I am a new subscriber. Well, welcome. Senior citizens love me. I love you too. It's surprising how old you guys are in my analytics. I mean, not how old you are. There's a lot of like penny shoppers are all ages, and couponers, like all ages, except for kids. Most of us, the majority of us, there's only like 2% under like 21. What is carryover Christmas candy? Very good question. Um, so there are, I wish I had specific pictures, and I don't think I do. I'll have to go back and look. But like when Christmas come in, they put out candy, and these would be like bags of candy that do not have Christmas markings on them. So maybe like a bag of candy that doesn't have like a Christmas tree on it, but the store got it in for Christmas because it's probably more of a type of candy that people eat in the wintertime, you know? And so since these usually do not have Christmas markings on them, they can sell them for other parts of the year, like Valentine's Day and that and such. So they keep them throughout the winter, and then they clearance them out before spring there and penny out. Usually by the time those penny, there's not a whole lot of them left. But I think, not at 25% off. I don't think, I don't tend to buy things at 25% off. At 50% off, though, oh, somebody said it was those cordial, did I say that right? Cherries, like those box chocolate covered cherries. I'm 67 also. I am sorry, but I need help with penny shopping. Why are you sorry? What do you guys need help with? You have to tell me so I know. Just please understand, I cannot individually like walk every single person through penny shopping. I'm only one person. I help take care of my mom. I have a family, you know. But I will help you as much as I can. It is really helpful if you guys put your questions in the comments of videos. Not live videos, but like after the video is no longer live, or even go back on any video. It doesn't even matter what kind of video it is. But I do read my comments on my videos, and I read my emails. So even if I can't answer you specifically, like individually, sit down and have a talk with you individually, I do often write things down to remember to talk about. You can still find toys. You just have to scan, scan, scan. Yeah. My store, one of them put out toys from the back, and they were a penny a few months ago. How is your mom doing? She is doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. She is doing better now. She's not in the hospital. Like Russell Stover boxes, right? I think so. I don't want to say yes for sure it's the why can't I say that? Russell Stover, but you got the right idea. Yes. Something that's not specifically marked for that holiday, but they got it in the store during that holiday. Since it's 25% off, a good thing to do would be to, and for me too, because I don't think I have pictures of the carryover candy, because we haven't gotten a detailed list of it yet from the managers. But what you could do is go in the store and just scan some candy and see what comes up. Like, you're going to know if it's Valentine's Day candy because it'll say like Valentine's Day on it. But the Christmas carryover candy, you could just scan like bags of candy and see what it comes up. I keep saying a bag. Maybe it's a box. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be a bag. But see what comes up 25% off, and it'll be included then when it pennies out. I have my husband addicted to penny shopping. He scans everything. Jason used to really get into it with me too. I think it's great if you both get into it together. As long as you're not like that one couple that goes to my Dollar General stores who the whole time they're penny shopping, they make sure that they yell it out across the whole store. Hey, honey, is that a penny? Is this one, is the green one's a penny? Don't do that shit. Because other customers in the store are like, a penny? A penny? They're buying that for a penny. And then they go home and Google, what's a penny at Dollar General? And then you've created more penny shopping competition in your area. I'm not one of those people who obviously I wouldn't be making YouTube videos, right? I'm not stingy with my information, but you don't want to tell everybody where you live about penny shopping. That's stupid. Because then you're not going to find anything. I don't know who the fuck in my area. I mean, I swear it's like somebody put out a billboard here because there's so many penny shoppers all of a sudden, which I don't really care, but it does make it harder when there's things that I want to find because there's a lot more competition. I still find things though. It doesn't make me give up, but I don't know. I've been in the store several times while this couple was in the store, and it takes everything inside of me to keep my fucking mouth shut. It does, because I just want to say, like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You know? Please don't follow me. Krista, are you staying in West Virginia? I don't know. I want to move back. Oh, you about caught me up. I'm not going to say where I move because I want to be able to sneak and film in the store. And if I tell everybody where I move, then I'm just alerting everybody. And I don't want to do that. What happened to the comments? Oh. Krista, will the 70% off stuff be marked that or not? Just curious. Excuse me. So when they send out these memos every week to the Dollar General managers, like the one that I received, I wrote it so I could say it. It was on my phone, so I wrote it on the notebook. This is not what it looks like. But when they send that out to managers, it has signs with it that they get to hang up in store that say like 50% off, and then the manager is to write in like Valentine's Day candy or whatever. And they're supposed to hang up the signs in that vicinity. Some stores do, some stores don't. So like Christmas carryover candy is probably not going to be marked because like many of us, a lot of the times the store employees don't know what it is either, you know, which is great, really, in the long run. But, you know, it may be marked, it may not. Myra loves penny shopping. Is she one of the ones that we did in the video? The name Myra sounds familiar. Mary Sullivan. Oh. Someone said go to the settings on Wi-Fi and look for Dollar General and get on their Wi-Fi. I did, and Dollar General popped up, so I hope it works better for me now. I am 58. Yeah, I think it's hard for those of us who are not very like phone savvy. But yeah, most stores do have Wi-Fi now. So if you don't know how to do that, if you do not know how to do that and you don't know where to begin to find that, First of all, you find it in your phone settings. Secondly, Google how to connect to Wi-Fi. And then there should be steps to walk you through that if you don't know how to do that. Like I said earlier, there seems to be other people, I think specifically it was a YouTuber because somebody commented that. They said that. But saying like to turn on your Bluetooth and that will help with your Wi-Fi. And I've learned a lot about my phone since I've been making YouTube videos, you know. Bluetooth has nothing to do with your Wi-Fi. So I don't know how that would help you in any way, shape, or form, unless there's something I'm unaware of. And if there is, please tell me. But my point of telling you this is I also, while we're talking about it, I do not believe, and it kind of makes me crazy when people say Dollar General store managers go out and spend their own money to put Wi-Fi blockers in the store so you can't scan items. I just cannot believe that. You might lose signal when you walk in the building. If so, connect to Dollar General's Wi-Fi. If that's a problem for you, connecting to their Wi-Fi, like their Wi-Fi might not work that great, but it might help you a little bit better. But I just personally do not believe that there is this big conspiracy that Dollar General managers are going out spending their own money on Wi-Fi blockers because, and I guess Wi-Fi blockers as in it would also stop your data from working on your phone while you're in the store, because most Dollar General managers have like families and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but if my kids are at school, I'm certainly not going to turn the data off on my phone or the call, all that off on my phone. What if there's something I need to know? I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe the data wouldn't affect a call, but the Dollar General employees also at some point I'm sure need their phone, right? They probably like check their social media and stuff. So I don't believe that. I don't believe that they're spending their own money on Wi-Fi blockers. That is just one of those crazy like conspiracy theories of like the flat earth people. Do y'all think the earth is flat? God, I missed a lot of comments. Sorry. Do you think the earth is flat too? I mean, maybe there might be spending money on Wi-Fi blockers, but I don't think so. I just don't believe that. Earth is flat? What do you do when you scan an item and it says barcode not found? Keep trying to scan it, because I've noticed if it says that to me, usually if I just keep trying a couple times, it will eventually work. Sometimes you can type in the barcode and it'll work instead of scanning it. Like when you're on the scan page on your phone, at the top it'll say something like type in barcode. At the top you click on it and then just physically type it in. Sometimes too, you can take the front number or the last number off the barcode and it'll work that way. So that might be something for you to try. But what I have discovered is a lot of the times, especially on like Sundays and Tuesdays, when there's a lot of people using the Dollar General app, it doesn't work properly. So sometimes it's just, I think, overloaded and there's like too many people on it, you know? So I think sometimes like nobody could help it except for Dollar General, and they're probably not going to fix it anytime soon. So just keep trying, try typing it in, take a number off, see if it works that way. Do you think smartphones work best? Yes, of course. Also, if there are a lot of devices on Wi-Fi, it's just going to be slower, period. I doubt anyone would buy a blocker to stop us from saving 50 cents also. It's just so funny to me that people say that. Like, I had this conversation once with another YouTuber and they sent me a screenshot. See, I lose service as soon as I walk in the building. And I was like, yeah, dipshit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to actually, I mean, dipshit is, I say that to everyone, right? I only say that to my friends, if anything. So, but like, yeah, duh. You just walked into a, um, what's it called? Cinder block building. What do you think? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said use a hotspot. That's a good idea. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brooke. I'm happy to help. Just invite dumpster divers over when your dumpster is full. Yeah. I'm going to try not to put any good stuff in it, but you know, I found ice creams at my store that would ring up as a penny through the Dollar General app. Oh. Shit. Through the Dollar General Admiral app, but would be full price at the register. You're going to make me pull my fucking hair out. Okay? Stop using the app. You don't need it. You're wasting your time. Stop. Dumpster dive at Krista's. Oh my god, managers can't control Wi-Fi. It would be like me controlling your Wi-Fi. It can't be. It's just, I don't know. Wasting your money too, yeah. With those apps, you guys. Fuck, why didn't I create an app? I could have charged $5 for it and I could have made all kinds of money. Okay? Stop, please. You're wasting your time. Stop. I think you guys just need join a couple penny shopping Facebook groups, have the Dollar General app, follow, hear me now. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Multiple people, this lady's staring at me, that post the penny list. That way, because it does happen sometimes where one store gets a list that another store doesn't get. So if I were you, I mean, for me personally, I'm like, don't follow anybody else so I can get all the views and clicks. But realistically, follow a couple different people just in case. And once a day, take a little scroll through the penny shopping Facebook group and see what's happening. You don't have to do it for hours a day, just like once a day or a couple times a week. I know y'all got me all stressed out now. I feel my blood pressure rising. Just a couple times a week, scroll through Facebook penny shopping groups and see what's happening. We have a penny shopping group. It's called Powered by Pennies. You have to follow the rules. They're very simple rules. It takes a while to get in. You're more than welcome to request to join. Takes a while to get in. We will evict you if you don't follow the rules. I'm going to say that a couple times so you hear me. But it's worth it because we have a really good group. Helpful group. My managers are watching you. Well, I get the penny list from managers of Dollar General stores. So they have the information before I do. So who cares if they watch? It's always been that way, you guys. Please, if you go check out at your store, even if your manager says they watch my video, who fucking cares? They're going to miss some items eventually. It's okay. Anybody know why New Jersey only has a few Dollar General stores? We should get more soon, hopefully. Yeah, you will, I'm sure. Or maybe you live in like a richer area, like a higher class area. That might be why Dollar General typically targets people who make like less than, I think it's $55,000 a year, because they want to take the money from the poor people. They don't suspect a lot of the, if you're making $200,000 a year that you're shopping at Dollar General often. At least that's the way they see it. I'm not saying that I don't make that kind of money, so I don't know if I would shop at Dollar General. If I made $200,000 a year, I probably would, but Dollar General doesn't see it that way. So that just might be why. But eventually, I'm sure you'll get at least a couple more. But it depends on your area. Is the green chat boxes the people that send money to you? Yeah, it's a super chat. So on the live chat here, when you go to type a comment, there's a little dollar sign down there. Not just on my videos, but everybody who goes live, and or most people that go live. Not everybody has the option actually, but most people do. There's a little dollar sign there, so you can donate money to the channel. YouTube takes 30% of the money, just so you know, and you don't have to do that. I do make money from you guys watching ads on my videos. So like if an ad plays for Ibotta or something before my video, I make money from that. I do make a decent paycheck from doing YouTube videos. So you don't have to do that. My information is free if you want to. I'm not going to complain about it, but you don't have to do that. It does come real handy. Like I've been in chats where I wanted to ask a question and there was just a lot of people in the chat and the person never would have seen my question. So I've done a super chat before just to get the question answered, because it was worth like $1.99 or something to me to get the question answered. And I think that's the lowest one you can do is $1.99. So in that case, it actually is quite helpful. Well, thought DG employees were allowed to join. We do not allow Dollar General employees in our penny shopping Facebook group. We do allow them in our couponing Facebook group. I'm sure there are still some Dollar General employees in our penny shopping Facebook group. We just haven't found them yet. But we do try to remove them from our Facebook group to try to attempt to help. But the fact is, they get the list before I do. We get the list each week from managers. Like some of them don't know how to look for it, like especially like the new managers and stuff. For some reason, they don't realize that they get the list sometimes, but they do. But my stores get the list. I've seen like store managers with the penny list in their hand going through the store, removing penny items from the store. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've also seen them miss penny items too, like a lot of them. So just because that's the case, it doesn't mean that you're not going to find penny items. It's always been that way. I've still always been able to find items, and so will you. You just have to have like patience to look, okay? All right, guys, we've been going over an hour, so I should probably go. YouTube doesn't like it if we go too much longer than an hour. Do you guys have any important questions you want to ask before we go? Please put them in the chat. If you guys send, yeah, they went through all the group requests yesterday. I seen they said that there was a lot to you guys. When you send a request to join the Facebook group, make sure you answer the questions. And if it's been like weeks or months and you haven't gotten accepted, check and see if you can send a new request, because you may have just been denied. And if you were denied, you can try again. Okay? Blue dot, gray dot clearance. Gray dot apparel starting tomorrow, by the way. Gray dot apparel 50% off. Blue and gray dot shoes 50% off. Blue and gray dot accessories 50% off. The following items will be 70% off. Back to school home, back to school stationery, backpacks, and calendars. This next list is already in effect, so you can buy these today at Dollar General for that price. Valentine's Day candy, 25% off. Christmas carryover candy, 25% off. Valentine's stationery, socks, and seasonal, 50% off. The Facebook penny shopping group is called Powered by Pennies. The couponing group is called Powered by Coupons. Make sure you also join Telegram. I'll send out a link for the penny shopping Facebook group on Telegram. There is links in the description box of this video. Susan has also been putting that link in the chat. It will take you to all of my important links. The first link in the description box, I think it says all of my links are here. There's a link for Telegram. There's a link to buy coupons. There's a link to the penny list and clearance list so you can screenshot it. All the important links. I think there's Facebook links on there too. I'm also doing a giveaway. Join the giveaway. It's in those links. Thank you, Beverly Holman, for the $2 super chat. You don't have to, but that's so sweet. There's Susan put it in the chat, okay? Krista, don't we have another clearance sale at the end of the month? Supposedly we do. We'll see. If anybody lives in Greensboro, North Carolina, like email me or private message me or something. Do you guys know of any good thrift stores specifically? My thrift stores are so expensive. And I wanted to do like a DIY type video on my second YouTube channel, which is also in my links there in case you want to follow me. But my thrift stores are so expensive, but I have to go to Greensboro at the end of the month. So if you guys know of any good ones that have like sales and stuff, let me know, please. Do all the shoes and boots penny? Eventually, like all the shoes, yes, do eventually. Okay, bye guys, have a good day. Sorry for yelling at you for paying for those fucking stupid penny shopping apps, but please don't. You don't need it. That really makes me mad because I feel like you guys are getting taken advantage of, I think. I mean, I don't know anyone. No one. And I know a lot of penny shoppers, okay? No one has ever been like, oh my God, this penny shopping app has just helped me so much. You know what I mean? So don't waste your money, please. God, don't waste your money. People are calling me. Don't they know I'm live? Bye. Have a good day.